Hi, everybody. Welcome to 2023. It's a new year, new opportunities, and lots of things to look forward to. I know many of you are just starting out in the program. Some are knee deep in your dissertation. Some of you are just getting assigned your chair. But there's a lot to look forward to in what's coming up. As we come into the new year, I spent a lot of time thinking about last year and things that went on in my life and thinking about how those apply to the doctoral journey and their dissertation process. And I just wanted to talk through three things today that will help you with a mindset, hopefully, and just share some examples of things that I did that helped me maintain the mindset and the drive to get through the dissertation process and graduate. So, the first thing I want to talk about is discipline versus motivation. This is something that it's a new concept for me. It's something I really hadn't wrapped my head around until this year. But think about motivation like engagement. Motivation comes and goes. We've all set resolutions at the beginning of the new year because we're motivated by something. And then February, March, April, maybe we've kind of fallen off from focusing and going after those resolutions. And the one thing that I've really been thinking about is the fact that motivation may get me started on something, but the discipline that I put in place to work on it every day, to get to it every day, is what's going to keep me going when my motivation falls off. So I just want you guys to think about that um, as you are doing your courses, as you're working on your mindset. And getting ready to work on your dissertation or finishing up your dissertation, put some practices in place that will help you build that discipline. Think about a couple of things. Maybe make a goal to write 15 minutes every day, or make a goal to do something towards your dissertation every day. If it's going in, spending time in the library and looking for new articles, if it's reading articles, if it's writing a paragraph, if it's working on your formatting, put the time in to touch your dissertation at least once a day. And don't ever let yourself do that, with a couple of exceptions. The other thing that kind of comes with that is maybe schedule times to work on your dissertation. Think about what times are best for you. When is your mind the most clear? I know many of us work full-time jobs. It makes it difficult to kind of plan and have the energy and, work with our kids and get them to bed and then try and study after that. So think about times that you can maybe schedule that are weekly. For me, with a full-time job and with having a 5-year-old at the time, for me, it was working on weekends and getting up really early. I am not a morning person, but getting up really early on Saturdays and Sundays to, work from 6 to 9 to try and get as much stuff done as I could. I also worked in the evening sometimes, depending on what was going on or depending on what I was trying to get done. The other thing that you can think about is set goals for yourself. Maybe you're getting ready for residency. What do you want to have done? What do you need to work on in order to get ready for residency, and how will you get there? What do you want to have done in 2 weeks? In addition to any coursework that you're doing, what do you want to do for your dissertation? So think about how you can give yourself some target goals and dates of things that you can work on. And the key word there is target, because you may not always hit those dates, but you want to give yourself something to shoot for. So remember, putting things in place to help you stay disciplined, to help you continue working forward one step at a time, will help you continue the process when your motivation goes away, and potentially will help you regain that motivation. So just something to think about as you're building your mindset toward completing your dissertation.